Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So we're gonna talk about the very hot issue right now in the K-pop community. And since we've reached all K-pop, it's been really wild. So it started off as a headline in the show Kapuso Mo Jessica Soho or KMJS. That is a known show here in the Philippines about a teen that stole 2 million pesos to buy K-pop merch and the value of certain K-pop merch. That really went hot on social media. The first thing that came into mind was how can they not find out that the person was actually stealing from the family business? How can they not find out that she stole money to buy merchandise? Or why are they wondering why there's a lot of parcels coming in every day in their house or to their store? um that is an indication that that's where the money was going, because they said, according to the headline, was the teen stole it from her mother's savings for the business. They just found out it was stolen when they did accounting. Tried to find the money that was missing until they find out that it was in the teen's closet, that they had lots and lots of albums and also books and books of photo cards. And that's where it all started. That was the headline. And then Sunday rolled in and they showed the feature of that headline, and to find out that, and they did that segment. They did that segment the next day, or actually, from wild guessing from a lot of people, because I haven't watched it, I was busy. People who watched the segment actually did research, and they found out the real identity of the Bea, the fan that made viral on that post, was actually from a well-off family who has a very successful business. And they found her Facebook account and the other people, and actually shared her posts of her holidaying from Bali, Indonesia, to a lot of good beaches here in the Philippines, and her posting very extravagant gifts. I think you can find it on Facebook if you're gonna try and type it around. But yeah, people were able to find the real identity of the Bea from that show, and a lot of the fans were furious because they were lied to in a way, because they thought it was a real story. But according to a lot of people who did their research, this Bea person, or the family of Bea, actually has a friend inside the production of Jessica Soho, and asked if they could do this ad or something, because they said Bea is doing a quitting sale, and they thought it would be a good way to gain traction in going to her account, or to buy the MIP K-pop merch that she has earned over the years. But I think it was done in poor taste, you know. Quitting sales, from what I've experienced, is actually a very easy thing to do. You don't need to go to Jessica Soho to do that type of a quitting sale. I don't know, but for some reason I find it really easy, because I had a friend who did this quitting sale years ago. Her reason why she was quitting, it's because it's not really quitting, it's more of letting go of the merchandise that she had, because she can't take it with her, because she was migrating at that time, and she can't take it with her. So she asked her friend to help her sell her collection, and they itemized it. They had a Google spreadsheet made up, and they took photos of the merchandise, and they posted on Facebook. Like, she has a Facebook album worth of those merchandise. And it got shared around on Facebook, and that's how I found this person's collection of merchandise. And it was really, really easy, like, it with the scale of the K-pop community. Even now that there's a lot of fans who are very active in the K-pop community, and also a lot of younger generations joining in, it's really easy to find these people who are selling albums, merchandise, photo cards, whatever, it's easy to find them. The only problem that you're gonna encounter is legitimacy issues. Legitimacy. Is this person really the real person? Is this person really selling this merchandise? Is this person really does this person really own the item that she was selling, you know? Those are the problems that you're gonna encounter. But quitting or selling items from the community is actually really easy. Though there are times some people fell for scams. There has been a lot of stories also on that, which I'm not gonna touch on that, but it's more of quitting sales is actually easy if you know how to make it work. For a lot of people, they did this by selling it on Shopee or Lazada or like Amazon, eBay. You can sell them on those websites and you can really sell them off. Like people will buy it. And from what I understood, that this fan is actually a new generation fan. Like it's the new generation of K-pop idols. So it's easier to find it's the easier market because a lot of people or a lot of the new fans are standing this new generation of idols, so it's easy for them to actually buy those albums. Honestly, it's hard for us, the older generations who whom whom a lot of our idols started during the era of 2005, 2006 and 7. Really, those times were the hardest because you rarely find those albums anymore, like their first albums, the second albums. It's hard and they are rare, and if you see them on a marketplace, they are jacked up by the rarity. That's one of the reasons why a lot of merchandises or albums, photo cards, the photo card in question also, the reason why they get so jacked up, especially if they were auctioned off, it's because of the rarity, because the production sometimes makes out of 100, and your example, you only have like maybe 5 members, 4 members, they would make um maybe 30 pieces, 40 pieces of this idol, then 10 on the other, right? And who amongst that they thought would be a rand, like they would make a picture of. So that's the reason why they jacked up the price, because of the rarity. But other than that, really, it's a piece of paper. And I had to admit, I did spend the highest thing that I spent on the photo card, I think would be a 401 that was a Japan press. It was a Mr. Simple Donghei Japan press photo card. That was the expensive one that I got. And the most expensive album that I got would be a signed album. That's it. Um and usually those signed albums are really jacked up in price because you get the all the members signed into the album, or you get only half of the members type of thing, but basically that's the reason why a lot of albums and photo card prices got jacked up. It's the rarity and on the quantity, because they only have either 10 pieces, 5, it really depends. But yeah, I felt a bit disappointed on that segment in a way. It was a good concept of conversation because it covers a lot of topics that we tackle every day, like the addiction, the impulsivity of buying, and the obsession of it. I mean, not gonna lie, I was a part of that as well. But now that when you realize as you grow older that you can buy here and there, maybe you can buy it in a later part of your life, but not now, it's fine. And a lot of fans would say, I don't have too much merchandise, they would say, because they invested on memories, which I agree, because they can't take that away from you. The concerts, the fan meets, you went to the country itself. Those are the memories that they can't take away from you. They can fabricate it, but do they really know the feeling of being there? Or is it really the whole detail from what you have heard from the person who is actually the owner of that said memory? Really, that's the question. But yeah, uh I felt really bad. It was a good topic, as I said, but the way they handled it, it was what made it a little bit bad for them. And now a lot of the fans have been eating the show up. Like, they've been posting a lot of rants on social media, they've been posting a lot of negative reviews or something. They've been calling the show out. And I feel bad because they have really good topics that they've shared to the TV screens and also on YouTube for the longest time. And the reporter who was involved in that was actually also a very good reporter, highly respected, highly loved by a lot of people. Then all of a sudden this happened. It really is kind of a surprising thing to happen for such a show that has a high credibility and high regard for the masses. So I just feel sad and disappointed, but at the same time, they could have just done it in a better way. And yeah, that's all I can say, really. The next thing would be a waffling session. But yeah, it's my take. It's my observation. I know there's a lot of information missing because I haven't really done my full research on it. I know. But but the perspective of it and common sense of it, really, it just shows they could have done it better. If they wanted to introduce a quitting sale, they could have done it better. They don't need to use that type of a spectacle if they really wanted to raise awareness to it. And now they've caused unnecessary panic. Now a lot of fans are now afraid that people might steal their photo cards if they're ever trying to buy it online and stuff like that. That's the saddest part right now. And a lot of people are really, really pissed to a point that we've reached all K-pop. It's really surprising how far we have come. But yeah, I just hope they could have um, raised this issue in a different light or a different way and not in this kind of matter. Yeah, or manner. Really, it's just really that disappointing. So yeah, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something. Um, it's really just me in my very active mind right now. So yeah, if you like this video, hit the like. If you want to see more content on this channel, hit the subscribe button. Social media will be linked in the description box below. You can follow my vlog channel if you want to see misadventures of me doing daily things or random misadventures. And that's it. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.